Today, we ask the core question, what is culture? Culture shapes how we see the world that we live in. And no matter how polarized or at odds we may feel our community is, culture puts members mostly on the same page, sharing similar values, aspirations, and judgments about what's good or bad, right or wrong, useful or useless. And these values and these judgments, they're not written into our DNA, no matter how strongly we may feel about them. And let's face it, we can have quite strong visceral reactions or gut feelings to unfamiliar foods, behaviors, and ideas that may be completely normal for another group of people, but foreign to ourselves. And we learn our unique group perspective from our earlier social experiences with our family, community, and a school. And the feelings and attitudes that we develop there are strongly ingrained within us. At the heart of it, culture is a shared set of beliefs, attitudes, values, and practices that a group of people has used as kind of a lens through which to see the world. But it doesn't just color our worldview. Culture is also a framework for behavior and for communication. From childhood, we're taught how to behave appropriately, that is, within our culture. And a behavior that might seem polite in one culture may be strange or even rude in another. So it's very important to be aware of our own cultural framework so that we're able to pick it up in others. In Korea, an accidental bump in a crowded public area doesn't warrant any apology, but in America, a verbal apology might be expected, and without it, you could be in trouble. Finishing off a plate of food in India might be a great compliment to the chef, but doing the same thing in Egypt or the Philippines might imply that you didn't get enough food on your plate and insult the host. And the consistent use of words like please and thank you for simple requests by English speakers around the world may feel overly polite or even sarcastic to many Chinese. Think of language as the lifeblood of culture. It's the revolutionary ability that we developed as a species that's allowed us to pass on complex ideas, to connect on a deeper level, and to coordinate our efforts as a group. So cultures and languages are uniquely specialized to serve the needs of the group they're connected to. And each culture has developed unique strategies for problem solving, conflict resolution, building trust, and adapting to new circumstances. Those who understand this can work with individuals, organizations, and other groups across cultures to build trust, to connect, and to influence. A physician, for example, can adopt a simple set of strategies to provide true patient-centered care to patients from varying backgrounds, reducing miscommunication and helping patients stick to treatment plans. A teacher can create strong alliances with student families from other cultures, lean into the strengths of a diverse classroom, and model cultural intelligence to young minds, giving them advantage when they become adults. And a leader of an international team can tap into the strength of culturally diverse employees who together are capable of exhibiting more creativity, considering more options, processing facts more carefully, and ultimately making better decisions than what you would expect from homogeneous teams. But how exactly can we negotiate the inevitable challenges in cross-cultural communication? And how do we build trust with those who see the world very differently than we do? How can we recognize and incorporate new and better culturally evolved strategies that help us personally and professionally? It's these questions and many more just like it that we'll be answering in this series across language and culture. And if you enjoyed this brief look at culture, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe because we'll be putting our new content out regularly.